Hello, please introduce yourself and let us know how long you lived in town.
Oh, I'm Bob Maine, and I've lived in town all my life, all 74 years.
All right. And what position are you running for this fall, Bob?
I'm running for the Board of Finance, a 4-year position.
Okay. And let us know a little bit about what prompted you to get involved in politics.
Well, as I say, I've lived here all my life, and I've seen this community go downhill from a very prosperous town, relatively low taxes, high employment, and I've seen the town reversed in direction. I'm very concerned about this. I have a PhD from the University of Connecticut in economics and finance. I've been following what's happening in terms of what's happening today in the economy, and the economy is in very, very serious trouble. At the same time that budgets all over the place are going down because of the economics that we're faced with, it appears that in this town the budgets are going up. I think it's a very serious situation. I've seen a lot of people who can't pay their taxes. I've seen foreclosure rates going up. I've seen rents going up. And what I want to do is I want to try to do something for the people of the town that I have lived in all my life.
Okay. Tell us a little bit about why you selected the Board of Finance position and a little bit about your relevant experience to that position.
Okay, well, basically, I selected the Board of Finance because, as I say, I do have a PhD in economics and finance, and I follow very closely what's happening at the national level to the economy. I also follow what's been happening to the budgets of many, many towns around the nation which have been going bankrupt, and many of these bankrupt towns are taken over. They no longer have the ability to make their own decisions. And the result of all of this is that we could be faced with the same situation. Many communities are actually selling off their assets. They're selling off to private individuals to pay off debts which they have incurred. Of course, it's happening nationally, and I don't want to see that happening here locally. And I don't want to see the continued increase in the rate of foreclosures. So I'm very concerned about the people of this town, and I, as I say, I have a PhD in finance and economics. I have been an economic analyst at Metropolitan Life Insurance Company. I have been a professor of economics at Rutgers University. I've been a professor of economics at the University of Connecticut and a professor of economics and finance at the University of Connecticut and the University of Bridgeport. I have a great deal of information, a great deal of those areas, and I think that with myself and some of my colleagues, we can sit down and we can really go through the budget, and we can make sure that we're spending the money where it needs to be spent, but we're not going to spend it foolishly.
Okay, thank you. And last question, is there anything specific that you'd like to accomplish should you get elected to this position?
Well, the one thing I want to do is to act as part of the bully pulpit. I think that in addition to being very careful about looking exactly where the money is going and not wasting money. And I mean, one example I'm thinking about, Stephen Edelman, who's also on the committee, and I think he's running for the council. His children right now are going to a charter school. And that charter school was converted from a thermostat factory to a very high quality school for $80,000. And I now hear that they're talking about renovating the high school in town, which was a brand new school just a few years ago, for $180 million. And I'm saying there's a big difference between $80,000 to convert a factory into a school and cleaning up the bathrooms in a school which was brand new just a few years back for $180 million. And I'm wondering what that's going to do to the property taxes, and I wonder what it's going to do to the town in general, because I think it's going to bankrupt the town. As I say, I'm an economist, and I follow what's happening nationally. We're in a very serious depression, and I'm afraid that we're going to fall with the rest of the nation if we don't act wisely, and that's one of the reasons. I want to save my town. I care about the people of this town.
Okay, thank you very much, Bob, and good luck.